Selling is easy. It's not hard at all. You're just making it hard. I tell you what is hard. My first job, I worked for a rental car company and I had to sell insurance to people renting the cars that already had insurance to cover the rental car. Now that's hard, and I still sold that and got all these trophies that they awarded me with for selling that stuff. They never awarded me with money for making them money, just gave me all these trophies and told me that I couldn't have a beard. But only 5 principles applied to sell back then, and I used those same 5 principles to myself and my own business to generate 7 figures selling digital products with just one alone, making a little over 900K. So let's break down these 5 principles so you can go sell some stuff. Now, my friend, it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break down these 5 principles that you need to make selling your digital products way, way, way easier. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then are we really friends? Because I'm helping you, my friend. So let me help you help yourself. Please, friend. Or don't, whatever, don't be my friend and just keep on making stuff hard on yourself. But let's get right into it. Now, the first thing that you need to understand in order to sell more of your stuff online is that you need to be able to take hearing the word no and know that no is actually not a God thing, which everything is a God thing. Don't get it twisted. But that knowing hearing no is a good thing. Now, when you're in sales and you're selling stuff, no matter what it is, this applies to everything. No means that you're closer to getting a yes. Back when I first fired my job in 2016. The way that I generated revenue for myself back in 2016, I was working the phones. And the business that I was in at the time, I turned hearing no into a game. I gamified it because I knew that for like around every 120 no's that I got a yes. And that yes turned into a deal that ranged anywhere between $8,000 and $14,000 on average. So I turned it into a game like, okay, how many no's can I hear today? Because I'm trying to hurry up and get those 120 no's out the way so I can get my $10,000 and my $8,000 and my $14,000, right? And then also, when people tell you no, they're just passing up on an opportunity to change their own life. So what? Like, let them keep on going and suffering. Now, in the online space, in the digital world, those no's, you may not hear them, but those no's are people deciding to not click the link in your bio. Those no's are people deciding to not click the link in the description. Those no's are the people deciding to not sign up for your newsletter, to not sign up for your lead magnet. Gamify it, get those no's out of the way so you can hurry up and get to the yes and get to the people that are saying yes to making the change in their life that you can help them get. Secondly, you need to stop trying to sell. Just stop it. You don't sell stuff by trying to sell. You sell stuff by not trying to sell stuff. You sell stuff by genuinely adding value to people, genuinely being a problem solver to problems that people have in their life. And then they will exchange their money with you in order for you to solve that actual problem. Just think about yourself out here in the real world. Do you ever enjoy being sold? Do you like being sold when you walk into the shoe store and the shoe salesman, you can tell, works on commission and they're like trying to sell you stuff? Do you like walking into the phone store and the phone people at AT&T or Verizon or whatever, you can tell they're working off a commission and they're trying to sell you stuff? Or the car dealer that's trying to sell you stuff? Or you go get an oil change and the air filter guy comes out trying to sell you stuff? You don't feel comfortable in any of those situations, do you? But you always feel comfortable when you walk into the Apple store and when the people that work at the Apple store are just genuinely working on assisting you and they're genuinely asking you questions to see what it is that you actually need in your life and what problems that you are actually going through so they can present the proper product for you. Because those guys that work for Apple, they're not getting paid on commission, so they don't feel the pressure or the need for the sale. So the best way for you to sell stuff to people is by not selling stuff to people, by actually becoming a problem solver instead of a salesman, and genuinely giving a fuck about people and actually fixing people's problems. Wow, you fix somebody's problem, they'll pay you for it. It's not that hard. Number 3, you need to understand that selling is serving, which leads from not trying to sell people and actually genuinely serving people. People will happily give their money to you, which leads into number 4. You need to stop wondering if people can afford your product. Stop questioning and wondering if they can afford it. Guess what, my friend? If somebody can't afford your product, that's their business. That ain't none of your business. If people can't afford stuff that I'm selling, that ain't none of my business. And guess what? You are losing out on money thinking, I wonder if they can afford it. If they can't, there's somebody that can afford it. That ain't none of your business. That ain't none of your business. I just mind my online business. You know what I mean? And which leads finally, you need to become a better buyer. How do you expect anybody to buy stuff from you when you are a terrible customer for other people? How do you expect people to buy stuff from you when you are a hesitant buyer? Right? When you walk into the shoe store and the people say, hey, how you doing? How may I help you? I'm just looking. They be like, damn, homie, I just said hi. Become a better customer yourself in order to attract better customers. And also, just from a studying point, you should be a student at all times. I buy a lot of people's products, not even just for the product. I could care less about it. I buy other people's products just so I can see their system, just so I can see their funnel, just so I can see how the customer service works, just so I can see the confirmation emails or the email sequences that they have set up. I will study other people's processes, systems, websites, sales funnels, and see, are they doing something better than me? Or is there something that I can apply over here to myself? But even outside of the studying and studious part of it, which you always want to be a student of the game that you're playing in, you don't want to get left behind. But you be a better customer and you will be able to attract better customers. Like all of them that you see on the screen right now, they have no problem with selling. And if you want to make more working less with digital products like all of them, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join the It's Crowded at the Top community for weekly coaching, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description to join, and I will see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But these 5 right here, my friend, I'm telling you, get these 5 down, understand these 5, you'll be able to sell so much more of whatever it is that you ever want to sell in life. But it turns into easy work with a digital product. All right. And good friends listen to good friends' advice. So don't have me just sit here wasting my time. Use this stuff. If you want to join the community, click the link down in the description and I'll see you on our call this Wednesday. And go ahead and check out this playlist right here for more strategies on how you can have numbers like this coming in online in your business. It's crowded at the top.